G'day and welcome back to Duckzorly Gaming and our Let's Play series on Sosnovka Not Extreme, a map by Johnny Vee. The map is available exclusively from PCSG and a link is down below in the comments. And also don't forget to join the PCSG community at the PCSG website as well. Okay, so we are still in our game day 7 in spring still. And we are still doing the transfer of silage and digestate and all that sort of wonderful stuff. So we've almost emptied out that enough now to be full. In fact, 406,000. That will be sufficient. So we'll take this load over to the biogas and make a bit of money and also get our digestate being produced. And I think we'll be probably at the point where we have to empty some digestate out, which means we're going to have to go up and get the bulk liquid transport trailers from the production centre up in the north. So again, full of busy transportation. Actually, before we do anything else, what we'll do is we'll just bring this truck over here. Park him out of the way. And what we'll do is we'll head over here, grab the class, and we'll just go and drop off the we'll just take the wool bale that's there and take it off over to the bale storage. So just very quickly. Starting at lots of things to do. Everything's starting to ramp up, which is all good. We want to be a little bit busy. Now, once we buy our beet harvester, I think that's pretty much going to be the only sort of thing we need to buy other than looking at buying more animals, whether they be sheep or chickens or cows. Now, I think I'm pretty much decided in the fact we're not going to do pigs. But that could change at any time as well. So let's not just bank on that. All right, so we'll head over, drop this off to the wool storage. The wool storage is over here near the crop storage, the beetroot and potato storage bins, and also the straw and hay storage. All right. Bring him in, it'll pretty much magically just take him straight off, and there he goes. Alright, actually we'll just leave him there. He's not going to hurt sitting there. Alright, so we'll head back over and grab the truck and head on over. So I hope everyone is doing well. I'm not sure, I haven't seen how the weather's going over in the States because I have been going through a bit of a rough trot with some snow. We've actually got a, I think it's set to be a record-breaking heat return again this weekend for autumn. We're expecting 38 degrees here tomorrow on Sunday actually, and a lot of the local sport and things like that have been called off in advance, particularly for the younger kids, because of the extreme heat. So that's affected us. So our son's not going to be playing football. So that just means we'll have more time to get outside and do some chores around the house that have been a bit lacking of late, and get some stuff done. So it'll be busy, busy, busy. And then hopefully maybe get some time on here and get some more episodes out, or some editing done, or some pure farming or something like that. But anyway, we'll see. By the time you see this episode, which will be probably end of April, possibly even May, now I'm thinking about it, we'll be well and truly flat out on weekends and that again, with the soccer season in full swing and the girls with their dancing and everything else. So yeah, it'll be head down, bum up, and just trying to get everything done. Alright, so let's get this offloaded. Now, still running at 60 times speed, so we should be able to get this pretty much unloaded straight away, subject to the BGA filling up, although I think it's what, 1 million litre capacity, something like that. So 3 to 1, we're just putting in whatever, we should have enough. So that's a nice trailer load there, $191,000. So it is good seeing all that money run in. But as I said in the previous episode, it's a bit of a shame that I'm on the easy mode. But we'll just take it. We'll just keep on going. It's not a bad thing to have a lot of money. It means we can splash out and use all the big expensive kit and show it off. Another 191, so that's just shy of $400,000 for this load. So was that 191, 191. So that's 380,000. $530,000 for that load. Not bad at all. Alright, now we'll see how much digestate we've got stored up. 23%, so we've got 187,000 litres, which isn't much, really. But it's enough to get us going, so that's all good. Alright. So we'll take this truck back to the farm. One of these days I'm going to come out there and I'm going to get poleaxe because I haven't checked. So this will be the first field that we bring in when it is ready. Field 1 and field, I don't know if it was field 2, the barley field I think it is, will be the first 2 fields ready. So we'll get stuck into that. Now we've only got the one, actually we've got a combine? Yes, we've got one combine, we've got the cat. Which is fine, we don't need multiple combines. Would make it a little bit easier, but we've got the time, so we don't really need to worry about having multiples running. And besides which, that one runs at quite a good rate of speed, so we're definitely not going to have to worry about it. Right, what we could have done is gone in and got some grass actually. No, we'll leave it there because as soon as we've got the time accelerated, which I'm going to pare back now to 5 times, and I jump out of the truck, we can accelerate skip night, so we'll do that. Oh, actually, let me just make sure. Yeah, they're all right. So we'll skip night, and we'll look after the animals on this next game day. All right, so day 8, late spring, second last day of spring, and let's have a look at where we stand with our crops. Right, still not in, which is fine. But we will have to do some work with our animals. Now we'll head on over here to the sheep. Although we need the class, so he's back over the other side, isn't he? Alright, so they've used up all that. What do they need, actually? water and food. All right, so we'll fill up with water because that's nice and easy to do. Done. Okay. All right. Actually, it's quite good these over here. Oh no, because I've got to get the forks. All right. Now what we'll do is, instead of doing that, we'll just grab the ute with the trailer and we'll grab some bales and we'll drop them off over there. We'll do it the quick and easy way today. Come on, start. All right. Oh, did I leave the trailer behind? No. All right, so we'll grab some bales. We'll grab 9 bales and take over, and that should be sufficient. Now we can use the grass bales because we're not in the middle of winter yet. So grass bales, 9. Okay, they should all be there as they are. Head over here, turn the auto load mode on. Actually, I said 9, it only puts out 6. What's going on with that? Alright, that'll do. I'll just take that over. So 6 o'clock in the morning, it's a nice early start. The bales, we'll just move them out of the way. Gently? No, maybe not so gently. That's all right. Okay. All right, that should have filled it up, and it has. Great. All right, we'll leave that there and we'll fix it up a bit later. Oh dear. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go down, head down and we'll grab some grass from our silo and we'll come up and get the fermenter filled up again. All right. So we're going to head down, right down south of the map. That's right, you get to have a bit of a look around again. And hopefully this time I won't get lost. Have a habit of taking the wrong turn. But you'll certainly be able to see all the grass has been mowed. Off to the sides. You can see all through there has all been well and truly done. So we certainly didn't leave much of it around. All that through there. Well, there's a little patch. Right, I have to get it out, have to come back. Right now, pretty sure it was this one. All that wonderful grass through there is all gone. As you can see, we didn't leave much of it around. So it's just after this roundabout. Oh, actually, we've got another bit of equipment I forgot to tell you that we bought. That was for collecting all the grass, actually. I spill the beans now? Well, you're going to see it anyway, so I might as well. Alright. Alright. We'll go through straight through and then come back. I'm not offloading, I'm picking up. Alright. So as you can see there, we got the Pterodos 440. No, it's not the Pterodos 440, is it? It is the So many things to remember. I stuff them up. The Terrafellis. So basically, that is what was originally out as a beet or potato collector, primarily a beet, but it was modded. And this one here has been modded by Stevie, and it actually picks up grass and wood chips and everything else. So very, very much akin to what Giants have done with the new Roper mouse, Noaro mouse. Although this is probably actually more accurate than what Giants have done. But anyway, we'll leave that alone and get my heart rate up. So yes, we've been using that. So basically what we've done is when we're doing the grass around here, we're collecting all the grass, bring it back to a common point, which is basically here. We kept on dumping it in a huge row. And then we lined our truck up with this, and then we just went through and just collected it all. So there. So as you can see, we've still got 2.2 million litres of grass available to us. So we've used a fair bit of it, but now we're going to take another quarter of that away. Actually, that's not going to work because he's still got some silage in him. So we're going to have to empty that as I use the wrong key. Why won't it? You won't let me dump that out. Okay, let's try something else then. If I can go in here and unload it, perhaps. I unloaded that a little bit, so I've got a little bit more down the back, have I? Must have been when I passed through the silage maker. That's what it'll be. Alright, it's not our field at the moment, so it doesn't matter if we run that over. Not going to affect us. Might affect our relationships with our neighbours, but anyway. Alright, so we are going to collect grass. Sorry, just had to wet the whistle. Alright, so that's the A trailer almost done, or the first A trailer. Second A trailer. It'll take us up to the 280,000 litres. So the A trailers on this custom road train pack are 140,000 litres. They're a customised version that I've done for myself. And also they have a quicker tipping rate. I adjusted that, I increased that by about 30%, I think it was. The bulk liquid transport trailers are very similar. They've been increased the same values to 140 for the A's and 160 for the B's. But the tipping rate, the loading rate and tipping rate for those has been doubled. So they're a lot quicker because they were quite slow previously. When you're talking about a bigger trailer as well, it takes a lot longer. So we just accelerated a little bit for ourselves. All right. So he's almost there. All right, back in the cab, and we'll head back up to the farm. I think coming that way, or that way. So this Tatra truck is another one of Stevie's recently updated mods. I do tend to like Stevie's mods. If for nothing else, just the fact of the colour variations available. Not that I use the pink, the Race for Life pink that he uses, the charity pink. But I do like that. And then some of the other subtle changes he does to things like some of the tyres and wheel options and stuff like that. So you will notice, if you actually looked at my setup, I have a lot of mods that are Stevie's. So, which I don't think is a problem. He just does a lot of good things, and he does a lot of what I would normally be doing, and that is you son of a... So I got beeping your horn at me. Just I'm going around the roundabout the wrong way. Let's see how much of a mess we can make of this. Don't want it to go jackknife silly. Alright, maybe next time I'll go to the right side of the roundabout. I was thinking I was back home in Australia. What was I saying? Yeah, so what was I saying about Stevie's mods? Yeah, so I do tend to use a lot of his mods, just from the fact that he does some nice little subtle changes, and he changes the mods to sort of the values that I would probably change myself, like as in slightly increased capacity or the speed or whatever else. So yeah, anyway, yes, it might not be realistic, but in the end of the day, it's a game, and we do it to enjoy it. So I basically increase the speed and capacity of things just to make things a little bit quicker and easier sometimes. Alright, so here we are back on the farm. So we're going to offload our 440,000 litres of grass. So before we do that, we'll just see if we can read how much we've got in here. So we've got 390,000 litres of silage left, and we've got 264,000 litres of grass. So this will bring it up to about 2/3 full. So unload the first A trailer. Okay. Second A trailer. And lastly, where is it? Come on. The B trailer. Okay, so we'll leave him there for now. So now this is going to be off storing up our silage again. We'll wait till that gets full again. So as you can see, the grass is at 476,000 litres, silage at 267,000. So we haven't quite got a full load for the truck anyway. What we'll do is we'll take this tractor up to the Northern Production Facility and see how we're going up there with our production. Certainly in case of the fuel, we want to get some fuel going in the composter. So we'll grab whatever fuel's up there in one of the liquid transport trailers, and we'll bring it down here into the fuel storage here down at the farm, and then I need to be going the other way. Yeah, so we can get the composter running. So that will get us that one step closer to getting the greenhouses running. Then the only thing we need then is our wheat crops to come in, and then get the straw from those and put them into the manure manufacturing unit. So by now I would expect there should be enough for at least another full load of dry or solid fertilizer for this trailer. And I would expect we'd probably have about, I don't know, 20, maybe 30,000 litres of fuel there. The fuel, the amount of digestate it takes to make the fuel is a lower ratio than what it is for the fertilizer, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we're not expecting quite so much. Well, there's a good amount of fertiliser there now, which would mean we should have a good amount of fuel. 160,000 litres of fuel. Righto. We have plenty of fuel. Now this means this guy should be almost empty, which he is. So we can put the last of the digestate in. Okay, now we're not going to contaminate the trailer. We have over here, I thought. No, we don't. Where'd my fuel trailer go? Maybe I haven't done one. Oh, I thought I had. Anyway, it's alright. I'll stop talking to myself. So we'll just bring him around here. We'll just take the B trailer because that's going to be a full load. See, I almost forgot. I've got to fill up the composter as well. Okay. So I'll load him up. Dump some off here in the composter, and then head on down to the farm and chuck the rest in the fuel bowser. Now I've got no idea where the trigger is for that, so we'll be mucking about with that as well. Well, I think it's on the side, on the roadside. Okay, he's full. Now that means also that our liquid fertilizer is full, so we'll have to empty that out to get that facility running again. There we go, so 30,000 litres of fuel in the composter. The composter should start very soon. And we can go and take the rest of this fuel down to the farm. Oh, I was going to brake. But yeah, brakes weren't good. Anyway, didn't crash. Didn't crash. Oh. Ah. Oh, steering wheel's gone. Oh, steering wheel's gone. Oh! Oh dear. That could be problematic. That is problematic. Well, on that note, we'll leave it there. So yeah, we'll retrieve the truck a little bit later. Thanks very much for watching Duckzorly Gaming. I've taken a lesson out of Rubber Burner's driving manual, and that fuel will be gone. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here as we try and drive our way out of this mess on Sosnovka Not Extreme. Take care of your loved ones. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, no matter where you are in the world. And we shall see you again very, very soon when we return in our scuba gear and stuff to try and rescue this truck. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye.